Alright. Got a bit of an unusual call today, but a job's still a job, I guess. I got a call from a kid's restaurant manager saying that they've been experiencing some weird paranormal activity. Let's see. The place is called Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Normally I'd get called into places that are abandoned or at least old buildings that are at least a century old. But, the strip mall itself looks pretty new, and the manager told me that this particular location was opened roughly 5 years ago. He mentioned that these activities are interrupting businesses and that they might have to close this location and reopen it elsewhere if I can't figure out what's going on. So let me go ahead and read off a few things they told me. So, let's see here. Alright. They've reported that mysterious and disembodied voices can be heard all throughout the restaurant. Company property, particularly the animatronics themselves, will often move around the restaurant during the night, even when the power to the building is shut off completely. Sometimes said property will mysteriously disappear, and then reappear a day or so later. And then this is one of the incidents they were telling me about, where basically a bunch of kids came running out of the bathroom crying because they saw, quote, someone else staring at them in the mirror, and that they were speaking in a language they didn't understand. A few employees will often feel a tense presence when working on or next to the animatronics, particularly at night. Night shift workers have reported seeing children, usually one at a time, walk around the restaurant after hours when the doors are locked. When they go to assess the situation and figure out how the child accidentally got locked in, they are nowhere to be found, and some have even disappeared in full view of a few employees. When checking the security camera footage, these children seem to range in age and sex, but will consistently look between the ages of 6 and 11. And that's all she wrote. So, based off that information alone, my guess is that this is some sort of poltergeist. It does sound like there may be more than one in the building, but of course I won't know that for sure until I can hopefully make contact with one of them. The thing is, if no one's been possessed or has died yet, then it seems these entities may not be violent or demons or anything like that. These very well may just be the spirits of actual children who are maybe just lost and obviously confused about what's going on. But again, won't know for sure until we're in there. Alright, I believe that's everything I need. Yep, that's everything. Alright. Okay, I was told the door should be unlocked and nobody should be inside the building. So, let's see what's up with this place. Okay, so the power to the building should be cut entirely. Alright, that seems to be the case. Okay, so I told them to make sure that the building's power was cut completely, just to make sure, like if a light turns on or the temperature changes or anything like that, then we could rule out the possibility of it being the power. Also, we need to make sure that it's not messing with the EMF reader. But of course, this unfortunately means that I have to work in the dark. Alright, let's get the EMF reader out and let's see. Well, shit, okay. So I was told that all of their animatronic characters should be on stage and shut down, and there seems to be one missing. I was told there's a bear, a bunny, a chicken, and a fox, and it doesn't seem like the bear one's on stage. Probably shouldn't jump the gun just yet, though. Maybe one of the employees forgot to take him out of storage or something. Regardless, let's go ahead and get set up here. Alright, let's see what the EMF reader picks up. I'm starting to get some chills right now, so there must be something close. Getting a few blips here and there, but nothing pretty substantial yet. Oh, here we go. I think we got something right here. Yeah, it seems to be in this area. Let's go ahead and set up the spirit box then. Alright, if there's anyone in the room with me right now, please make your presence known. I mean you no harm. I just need to know if anyone can hear me right now. You can either manipulate something in this room, or attempt to speak through this device that I've set up for you. My name is Sean. Can you say my name back to me?
Sean.
Whoa, shit, here we go. Okay, just so I can make sure that wasn't a coincidence, can you say my name again?
Sean.
Alright, thank you. So now that I know that I'm speaking to someone, can you tell me your name?
Susie.
Susie. Did I hear you say Susie?
Yes.
Okay, hi Susie. Is there anyone else in the room with me right now, or is it just me and you?
They're here.
They're here? Who's they, Susie? What are their names? Do you know their names, Susie? Alright, well if you don't know, that's fine. Just wanted to see if you did know. How old are you, Susie? Do you remember your age?
8.
8. Okay. So you must be one of the children that I've heard about. Alright, Susie. I guess more to the point. How did you die? Do you remember how you died? I'm not here to hurt you in any way, Susie. I just want to understand what happened to you and why you're here. If you're uncomfortable telling me...
Murder.
Murder? Who murdered you? Do you remember this person's name?
Bonnie.
Bunny? You were murdered by a bunny? Maybe she meant Donnie? Like a Donald?
Yes.
Wait, was that a yes? Alright then. How did this bunny kill you?
Knife.
A knife? Susie, was this a person dressed like a bunny?
Yes.
Holy shit. Hold up, I have to make sure the camera got that. Okay, holy shit. So there might have been a murder or something that happened here. Restaurant owners said that they had operated here for 5 years straight, and the paranormal activity didn't start happening until after this July. So this may have been something that happened pretty recently. But I have no idea what that actually means though. Maybe an employee decided he or she had enough, maybe some crack job snuck in here with a bunny suit on, or maybe the spirit's just lying to me. I have no idea. I'll have to show this to the restaurant owners to see if maybe they caught something like that on the security cameras. But let me just say that these responses are certainly not unusual in a place like this. Also, what's surprising to me is how direct they are. They're fairly coherent and understandable, and I'm getting them within a pretty short amount of time, which is usually a clear sign that I'm actually speaking to someone. But anyways, let's see if we can make contact again. Alright, are you still there, Susie? Susie, can you still hear me? Just lost the signal. If there are any spirits still in the room with me, please make your presence known. I don't know if the camera caught that, but I think I just heard a chair move. Look, right there. That's at least where the sound came from. It's right next to my flashlight, too. Did someone just pull this chair out? Are you sitting down right here? Off. Do you want the flashlight off? Okay, those are brand new batteries. There's no way my flashlight just died. Yeah, look at that. It still works. Now that the flashlight's off, will you talk to me now? Off again? What else do you want me to turn off?
Noise.
Noise? You want me to turn the spirit box off? If I turn off the noise, will you talk to me? Alright, let's go ahead and turn the spirit box off for now. Alright, I turned the noise off. Whoever you are, I'm not trying to hurt you. I just want to have a conversation with you. Can you tell me where you are right now? The fuck is that noise? What the fuck is that? Hello? I don't know if the camera could see that, but I for sure just saw a head stick out and move over there. There should be no one here but me. So I'm gonna have to rewatch the footage to get a better look at whatever the hell that just was. But it looked like a silhouette of a person standing next to these pinball machines. This person definitely wasn't as tall as me, so maybe it was an apparition of one of the children the night guards keep. What the fuck? Shit! Look at that. Now it's locked. Is the other one locked? Yeah, the other one's locked too. Well, I was gonna do some stuff in the bathroom to see if I could get the spirit the kid saw to reveal itself, but it seems like the spirit isn't a fan of that. So maybe I could come back tomorrow or something and see if the owners can unlock the door again and maybe take off its hinges so there won't be a door for the spirit to lock, you know? Anyways, I seriously need to check the footage, because I need to make sure the camera even got what I just saw a moment ago. Alright, so it looks exactly what I saw, which was pretty much a shadow apparition of someone. It also looked like it could be a small kid, maybe, which would make sense if it's one of the children that the night guards were talking about. That just leads me to believe, you know, a lot more than I did originally, that maybe more than one spirit's presiding here. The voice that kept saying, off, sounded completely different than the first spirit I talked to, so I don't know. Let's, go ahead and turn the spirit box back on, see if we can get anyone else here to talk with me, and also see if any other activity will happen tonight. If not, then I'm probably gonna call it quits for tonight. Holy shit. Hello? That's gotta be one of the children. Look at that. Now she's gone. Hold up. Let me grab the case so I can see what that's about. Oh. Huh, well, I guess that explains where you were the entire time. I'm having a bit of a hard time believing you were left like that, though. I want to at least try to do a session with one of these things, so I guess now's a better time than any to see if these spirits are in fact controlling the animatronics themselves. Going in with the big guns now. Gonna set up an Ovulus for this session.
Q&A mode.
So hopefully I can get some clearly spoken words. Alright. Is there anyone in the room with me right now? Anyone who'd like to communicate with me? I of course mean you no harm. I just want to know if someone else is in here with me. Did someone here move the...
I am
You are? Okay, good. What's your name?
Gabriel.
Gabriel. Alright. Hi, Gabriel. Can you tell me roughly where you are in the room?
There.
Bear. So you're saying you're in front of the bear?
Inside.
Inside. Are you the one who moved the bear in here? Gabriel, why are you possessing the animatronics here? I'm not gonna assume you're doing
Trapped.
it... Trapped? You're trapped inside that thing? How did you get trapped? Gabriel, I know this may be uncomfortable for you, but I can't help you unless you answer my questions. How did you get trapped in that thing? Okay, well, if you're still troubled by what happened to you, then I guess we can skip those questions. If it means you'll keep talking to me. Okay. Do you remember how you died, Gabriel?
Murder.
There it is again. Murder. That's exactly what Susie said. Do you remember who murdered you, Gabriel?
Him.
Him? What do you mean, him, Gabriel? Do you remember his name? Gabriel, whether you're trying to or not, you're causing a lot of problems for the people who own this place. Now, if you help me
He
out...
must die. Die.
Die.
Will pay.
I assume you're talking about your killer. I don't know if I'm going to kill him, per se, but I'm willing to find him and make him pay for what he did to you and Susie. Now just tell me what you remember of him. Did you catch a glimpse of him, maybe? Do you remember what he looked like? What he was wearing?
Purple.
Purple. Okay, purple. Well, at least that's something. I was told by the restaurant owner that the employees here wear purple outfits. Did this person look like he worked here, maybe?
Yes.
Yes. Interesting. Did you ever see his face? Can you describe it to me?
No. Too dark.
No, too dark. Okay, so it must have been too dark to make out the facial features, I guess. Alright, so one last thing I want to ask before I go. I was talking to another spirit here named Susie, and she mentioned something about someone in a bunny suit. Does that sound familiar to you? Gabriel, are you still there?
Get out.
Get out? Why? Why do you want me to leave, Gabriel?
Get out. Get out.
Have I said something to upset you?
Get out.
What the fuck? Why did this just go out? What the fuck? Whoa, 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 what the fuck? Holy shit! Come on, come on, come on!
Alright, so I've managed to finally roll this thing in here, so I guess let's go ahead and get started now. Boss wants me to run through this maintenance report, so hopefully we can figure out why this thing has been acting up lately. We're also opening a new location next year, so what's most likely going to happen is I'm going to have to strip this thing apart so we can use it for spare parts for the newer animatronic models. So let's go ahead and see what I need to do first. Let's see here, movement test. Alright then, we will need as many parts as we can salvage from our remaining animatronics. These may include servos, wires, circuit boards, or pieces from the endoskeleton. Insert the floppy disk titled Animatronic Movement Test Program into the computer to test each of the animatronic's joint movements. Okay, sounds simple enough. Alright, let's get the computer on, get this thing hooked up, and let's see how this movement test goes. Let's see. Animatronic. Ah, here it is. Yes. Alright, let's see here. Let's go ahead and start with the head movements first. H-E-A-E. And then we'll just go down the rest of the body. Okay, well then. Looks like the neck and jaw joints are functioning normally, so I'm gonna put this camera down real quick so I can. Huh. That's strange. I guess there's some kind of circuit malfunction. I'm not sure why it's... Okay. What'll happen if... Alright. Okay, so let me just go ahead and make sure everything is connected right. Get it all rebooted, and then we'll pick up where we left off. Okay, so just checking the circuits now on the back of the head here. They might be shorted. These control the neck and jaw servos, and yeah, they seem to have been shorted. So that means the head won't move unless all of the electronics are completely gutted and replaced. Thankfully, I'm not repairing this piece of junk, so I guess I'll just leave everything how it is and move on to the next joint. Alright, so let's do the ears. E-A-R-S. Huh. Why aren't they moving? E-A-R-S. Alright, so if the ears aren't moving, that means the shortage affected just about everything connected to the head. So I guess the ears don't work either. Alright, let's try the arms instead, I guess. Okay, that seems to be working fine. Great, at least we can salvage something from the endoskeleton. So let's try the other one now. Jesus Christ! Damn, okay. So the entire shoulder joint just completely snapped. All of these parts are so grimy and full of rust that these constant failures don't exactly surprise me. So I mean, I might be able to salvage the forearm and hand, but I don't know how. Looks like I'll only be able to entirely salvage the left arm though. Which, I guess, is better than nothing. Damn, this thing stinks. Okay. So let's go ahead and take off this left arm now before something kills it too, so I can at least salvage something from this thing. Alright, so as you can see here, I managed to get the left arm taken off. Took a bit of force and of course some know-how, but here it is. And as you can see, the wires are cut, but still intact enough to be rewired to anything else. So hopefully I'll be able to salvage everything that I haven't tested already. But seeing how easily that right shoulder joint just snapped, I highly doubt it'll be that easy. Alright, let's move on to the hips now. Man, I mean, this thing might as well just collapse right in front of me. I'm surprised they want me to salvage anything from it at all. Alright, let's move on to the legs. Left leg. Okay, those seem to be working fine. Alright, both legs seem to be working fine. I'll probably salvage those last though, when I get finished with everything else, because I'll still need this thing standing. Okay, fabric exterior salvage. The new animatronic models will be made from a plastic mold. This means we will need to salvage as many pieces of the fabric layer as possible, the most important of which are the hard-to-replicate features such as the head, face, hands... Oh, Jesus! Why is... Oh. Right. Forgot to turn the computer off. Whew! Okay, so, anyways, it sounds like I'm just salvaging the exterior layer now. So let me go ahead and take the other end apart alongside the fabric piece that I actually need. Alright, with that should be everything. Okay, so as you can see, I've gone ahead and taken the eyes out since they seem to be working just fine. In addition to that, I also went ahead and took off a foot and the right hand since they were pretty much the only remaining exterior pieces that weren't torn up and ruined. So, all of those endo parts along with their exterior pieces can be boxed up and shipped off. Alright, so that's about everything I could salvage from this thing so far. The only thing that could also go, but it's giving me a hard time right now, is the head plate here. For some reason, it won't budge, and I have no idea why. I've checked for anything that could still be holding it in place, and so far I've found nothing. However, I do remember the report naming the headpiece specifically, so that means it's one of the main pieces they want. So I don't know. I guess let me keep cracking at it until something gives. Then I'll restart the recording and let you know what I find out. Alright, after a bit of force and a few extra cuts, I managed to tear the face off, as you can see down there. So I figured out that the headpiece still wouldn't budge because it's completely glued to the back of the head, which is very unusual. So if I were to try and force it off, it'll most likely tear in unpredictable directions and make the entire thing unsalvageable. But they did make it sound like they only wanted the actual face of the animatronic, so that's down there along with everything I managed to physically scrap from this thing. So, we are done with that then. Okay, let's see. Odor report. Okay then. We've recently been receiving complaints about smells and unpleasant odors emitting from the animatronic. Yeah, no kidding. These odors have been described as rotten. Yep, decomposed, like something died inside it. We suspect that perhaps a rodent or animal had accidentally found its way into the animatronic and became trapped within its chest. Press down both of the shoulders to remove the torso of the animatronic. Oh, what the? Damn it, not again. Huh, I guess the power went out. Yeah, I might have tripped a breaker or something with all that computer commotion. Alright, let's go turn the power back on and hopefully finish up. What the? Hey! Let me out, guys! This isn't funny! Guess let me finish up real quick with the dart. Where'd it go? Oh, really? Right now? Come on, come on! Oh, what? What the fuck? Why is it? Oh, God. What the fuck? the fuck? What? Jesus Christ, what was that?
Alright, is this thing on? Recording. Okay. So, boss wanted me to come in a bit later than usual to do some after-hours salvaging on the older animatronics. Since we're opening a new location sometime of June of next year, essentially we're going to see if we can reuse as many parts as we can that'll go on to be used for the newer models. I'm fairly new to all this, to be honest, so I'm not quite exactly sure what to expect going into this room here. But Bob told me when he went to go do the hands and the mouth that it's really nothing more than just a few audio clips played from a tape recorder. So hoping I'm I hope I'll get a similar experience going into this, but I'm not entirely sure of that. So boss said to record me doing it as well for archive purposes and also to have some proof that I actually did it. So let's see what's in here. Oh shit, found my keys. Jeez, it's dark in here. Okay. The fuck? Fuck. Well, it's fine. What I have to do is find the lights in this place. Sure they're nearby. Maybe. Fuck are the lights right now? Oh, Jesus! Oh! Fuck! Oh, fuck me. Alright, well. At least everything's set up. Jesus Christ. Fuck, that's creepy. Right. I guess he wasn't wrong. Alright. Let's get this shit over with. Let's see. Recorder. What is that? Maintenance and salvage. Okay. Alright then. Let's see. Looks like the tape's already in there. All we gotta do is play it, so let's see what we got.
Congratulations on completing your first day. However, your job isn't over just yet.
I don't really know.
There's another aspect to your end-of-day routine. You must complete the maintenance checklist.
Fantastic.
During this testing phase, check on the animatronic frequently. If you feel that it is becoming unstable, use the taser provided to you.
Oh.
You can use it 3 times without damaging the hardware. Every use over 3, however, will decrease the item's salvage value.
Interesting.
Begin audio prompt in 3,
There we go.
2, 1. Alright. Looks like the left arm moved up a little bit. Okay. Let's see if anything else moves. Looks like nothing so far. Document results.
Alright, so the left arm went up about 90 degrees, so I guess I'll mark that as a yes. Okay. So far so good.
Begin audio prompt in 3, 2, 1.
So right arm just moved on that one. Interesting. Okay. Everything looks like a scarecrow now. But
Document results.
all right. So same thing with the right arm. So that's another yes. Okay.
Begin audio prompt in 3, 2, 1.
Easier than I thought. This one's creepy. Like nothing so far.
Document results.
Okay, looks like nothing moved that time. Guess that's a no then. Alright.
Begin audio prompt in 3, 2...
Okay, well I guess that counts. I guess that counts, so you know what, fuck it. Alright. I'm just marking it some sure for now. Alright, so the eyes moved on that. Holy fuck! Gee! What the fuck? Okay. Alright, I guess the hips moved too. I don't really know. Whatever.
1.
Hips moved on that one. Fuck. Oh, fuck.
Document results.
Okay, nothing. Son of a bitch, don't you... Nothing on that one.
Begin audio prompt in 3, 2, 1. Document results.
Okay, nothing again. It's another no. Keep my damn eye on this fucking thing. Fuck, alright.
Begin audio prompt in 3, 2, 1. Document results.
Okay, another no. Fuck this fucking job. Okay, last one. Last one.
Begin audio prompt in 3, 2, 1.
Whoa, hold on a second. What the fuck? Whoa, what the fuck?
So bad I can't breathe.
What the fuck is that? What the fuck? What the fuck was that? Oh, fuck. Fuck this job. Oh, fuck this fucking job. Okay, we can do this. Come on. Oh no. Oh no. No! Where the fuck? What the fuck? Where the fuck did it go? What the fuck is that? What the? No. Oh no.
Alright, that's them.
Hello, gentlemen. I'm Special Agent Edwards of the FBI, and this is my partner, Agent Wallace.
Glad to meet you two. I'm Detective William Bradley. I'm in charge of this investigation, and this is the Police Sergeant David Miller. Please, take a seat.
Alright, so, go ahead and give us the rundown on this case. Everything you guys know and everything you guys are suspicious of. If I'm not mistaken, this is a case of a serial murder, is that correct?
Yes, sir, as well as theft and bribery, among others. Now, this relates back to a string of disappearances that started popping up about a year ago, all relating back to a kids' entertainment company called Fazbear Entertainment. This first case involves a man named Sean Roberts, whose family told us was a paranormal investigator. On the night of August 19th, 1985, around 2 o'clock, he was hired to look into the company's supernatural occurrences. However, his family reported that same morning that he hadn't come home and has been missing ever since. Now, originally we suspected that he had been kidnapped, but witnesses who live close to the restaurant strip mall lead us to believe a different story. They reported hearing a loud gunshot. Some recognized it as a shotgun blast that came from the parking lot during the night. When we arrived on scene after a disturbance call about it that evening, We found shattered glass from a broken window pane that landed on the outside of the building. We did manage to find a small blood sample on the ground as well as fingerprints off the victim's equipment, confirming that this was him and he had indeed been murdered. However, we found nothing giving us any idea of who the actual killer was. So we asked the company if they might have caught the event on camera. Their response was that Mr. Roberts had requested that the building's power be shut off and that the building's entrance doors be unlocked for him to enter. So, with the prospect of literally anybody being able to enter the building at any time, nobody could exactly prove that the company itself was involved, so we eventually just passed this case off as some crack job who stumbled on the unlocked door, figured he'd try to score himself a payday by robbing the place, saw Mr. Roberts approaching the building, and then shot him through the window to ensure no witnesses. Afterwards, he spent the rest of the time before we got there doing the best to clean up after himself. But then another case came up, about a few months after that, on March 15th, 1986. The family of a mechanic for Apner Robotics, their LLC sister company, filed a report about their missing son, Matthew Walker. Again, we arrived at the restaurant and found no tangible evidence of a crime that was committed, so the second time we asked if the company had any idea about this event, or again, had maybe caught it on camera. Again, they said no, and when they looked back at the camera footage, it cuts off about the time that it could have happened, so they inferred that maybe that their building power had randomly shut off. So again, nobody at the time could prove they were responsible for his disappearances, but I think we both know lightning doesn't strike in the same place twice. So we kept a closer eye on him this time. Finally, the smoking gun case that told us something fishy was going on was the disappearance of Jacob Carter, who was a new hire for the company and reported missing after he didn't come back for his first night shift on October 29th, 1986. Again, no evidence of a crime could be found anywhere, but this time when we asked the company for the footage, they agreed, but discovered it had, quote, mysteriously gone missing as soon as they went to look for it. So y'all start to sense a pattern here.
3 missing people are gone without a trace, and a suspiciously uncooperative company are seemingly covering up these incidents.
And that's just the tip of the iceberg. Do also bear in mind that all of this is on top of 4 extra missing kids cases relating to the company as well. I unfortunately don't have the documents on hand with me right now since they were just requested by our CSIs a few minutes before this, but what I do still have is everything that happened afterwards, which is pretty much just shows that all these cases resulted in successful lawsuits by their respective families, costing the company millions in reparations and bringing them closer to bankruptcy.
I see. What about this guy you caught last night? How does he fit into all this?
Well, as of now, he's confessed to being the one responsible for everything we just mentioned. In front of you is everything we could find on him in our archives. He confessed that he murdered the 4 kids, Gabriel Martin, Jeremy and Susie Collins, and finally Fritz Robinson, as well as the additional 3 cases we just talked about, claiming that they were too close to discovering the truth.
Which is?
Well, that's the other thing. He's been real picky about which questions he answers. We asked where the bodies were, he said nothing. We asked how long he's been doing this, he said nothing. And he's even avoided questions just relating to his side of the story. Not sure why he wants to still keep secrets from us now, even after letting the cat out of the bag. Also, his responses don't seem very genuine.
Don't seem genuine? Are you sure he's not just trying to throw you guys off?
Agent Edwards, I've served with this police department sergeant for 25 years. I know when people are lying to my face.
Well, if there's a confession, then this sounds like an open and shut case to me. So what are you guys trying to say right now?
Well, we just think the situation is a bit too good to be true. A guy gets away with 7 murders and now all of a sudden decides to stop hiding his tracks. It was too easy to catch him.
I'll say, son of a bitch pretty much cuffed himself. Didn't try to fight, resist, escape, nothing.
So what? Maybe he felt guilty and turned himself in. Thought he could pull a fast one on us last night and we got him.
All I'm saying is that there could be more to this case than was immediately apparent. Could be parts of this that we don't know or aren't seeing quite yet.
Well, unfortunately the court doesn't care about could-bes. They're only concerned about what we can prove. Now, is there anything else you haven't shown us yet that proves these claims more broadly?
There is one thing, and it's another major reason we brought you guys in. One of our officers managed to record the whole ordeal that happened last night. However, there are definitely parts of this tape that we cannot show to the public. At least not yet.
All right, Death. Show us what you got.
Is that camera rolling?
Let's see. Yep, says recording.
Alright, good. Should be coming up on them fairly soon.
Which way are they heading?
Should be the same direction we're going, just not exactly sure how far up they are. Keep an eye on both sides though.
Oh shit, is that them?
Might be. It looks like it fits the bill.
Why the hell are they driving so slow?
I don't know. They're probably trying to decide what to do. Let's go ahead and vote it in now before they try something. 3 Echo 10 to dispatch, over.
3 Echo 10, go ahead.
Yeah, we got a possible jackpot on that Bolo for 1982 white GMC box truck, currently heading northbound on 99.
Roger, ready for the plate detail.
That LP is going to be Juliet Golf Kilo 245. That's Juliet Golf Kilo 245. And it's a Wisconsin plate, over.
3 Echo 10, that's a positive ID. Vehicle was reported stolen from a rental service a few days ago and is now involved with an ongoing investigation. Multiple units reported seeing a brand logo on the side of the vehicle though, so the vehicle may be bought by the company and this report may be a mistake. We pretty much just need to figure out if they actually own the vehicle or not.
10-4 dispatch, thanks for the assist. Alright, let's pull them over. Okay, I'm going to walk over to the driver's side and tell what's going on, see if we can get it squared away. Sit tight, be ready to back me up, alright?
Yes, sir.
Alright.
How are you guys doing this evening? Alright, my name is Officer Dale. May I see the keys to the truck, please? Just want to make sure you don't take off and run on me now. Thank you very much. Alright, do you know why I stopped you just now? Well, there's a bolo, or be on the lookout for this particular model of vehicle. Now, I ran your plate just now, and my dispatcher told me that this vehicle was reported stolen by a rental service. Uh-huh. Yeah. Well, I mean, this looks to be y'all's vehicle, so, I'm not gonna assume anything, right? You know how companies like to make shit up all the time so they can rip people off, you know? Mm-hmm. Alright, well, let's see if we can get this figured out. You have your license and registration on you? Perfect. I assume this is a commercial vehicle? Okay, let's see, you got your license for that. Alright, let me go ahead and rerun this stuff and see if we can get this issue squared away, alright? Alright, sit tight for a minute.
You might follow this in for me. I'm going to take care of the registration out here so I can keep an eye on them.
Yeah, sure thing. 3 Echo 10 to dispatch.
3 Echo 10, what you got?
Got a commercial license I need you to check out for me.
Ready for the details.
License number is going to be 126-266-79. That's 126-266-79. First name Oscar, last name Master. M-A-S-T-E-R. He's a 34-year-old white male with short brownish black hair. Over.
I'm not coming up with anything. Can I get a 10-9 on the number?
126-266-79.
I got no one listed under that name. Is it expired?
Negative, dispatch. License says it'll expire in 92.
Roger. It might be a false ID. Description sounds familiar, so they might be the guys the other unit saw.
Well, they seem to be acting pretty calm pulling something like this, but I'll tell my partner and we'll bring him in. Thanks for the help.
10-4.
Hey, Daryl!
Yeah, what's up?
This is a fake ID.
Shit, really?
Just read the details to dispatch twice and they came up with nothing both times.
Well, is it expired?
No, look. It says it expires in 92.
Damn. Okay, then. Alright, I'm gonna get the driver out in cuffs. Go ahead and walk around back and make sure his friend doesn't take off running.
Okay, will do.
Hey man, I'm gonna need you to step out of the vehicle for... Hey, where the hell's your friend? Daryl? 3 Echo 10, officer down, shots fired! Don't move! Show me your hands! Now! Drop what's in your hands and step out of the truck! You deaf motherfucker! I said!
What now? Just stick to the plan, come on. The Echo 10 to dispatch. Dispatch, can you read me? Can anyone hear me right now? Oh, fucking great. Daryl! Daryl, you still with me, buddy? Damn it, man. I'll make him fucking pay for this. This is 3 Echo 10. I got an officer down on 999 North. I need backup and immediate medical assistance. Over. Does anyone read me? Ah, Frida's busted too. Fuck.
God damn it, Daryl! The one time we need a spare! Ugh! Alright, think. I'm not that far from the city, so someone must have heard all this. Wait a minute. Where'd the hell they go? Why didn't they just take off in the truck? Oh, they're up to something. They have to be. Is this thing still rolling? Oh shit, it is. Okay. Let's see if I can find out where they went. Alright. It looks like they went off the right in this direction. So let's see if I can catch up to them. I don't care what that thing is. No one's getting away from me that easily. Not after what they did tonight. Damn. What is this place? Looks abandoned. Or at least pretty run down. It's gotta be a mall or something. The hell are they doing in a place like this? This must be where they broke in. Or at least where someone broke in. Jesus, this place definitely looks bigger on the inside. I mean, it looks fairly intact, but my God, did they let this place go? These are the old businesses they closed down. Architecture looks super retro, though. This place had to be built in like the late 60s to early 70s at least. I wonder if there's still... No way! How is there still power in this place? Well, if there is still power, hopefully the phones here still work. I gotta make sure backup knows I'm here, otherwise they'd be looking everywhere to try and find where the action is. I think that's a map right there. Let's see if I can find the office buildings. Okay, let's see. Office. Here. Okay. Second floor on the east side. Alright, let's see if those phones still work. So hopefully I can redirect the cavalry over here to help me catch these guys. Wait.
How long until the rest show up?
From where we are, it'll take him at least 5 to 10 minutes, but they don't even know we're here, so we've got time.
What if they check here first?
Will you quit your fucking bitching and hand me the pliers?
Ah, I see. They're scrappers. I wonder what they need all that for, though.
Okay, I got it. Open the bag. I heard that! Who's there? Hey! Who's that?
Oh, fuck it. MCPD! Hands up! Now!
How the fuck? It's just him! Come on, let's go! Now! Hurry up!
You guys think this is a fucking game? Come out with your hands up! Now!
What the hell?
Holy shit!
Jesus Christ. God, I hate that thing. I gotta get back up here now. Oh, come on. Yes! There we go! Ah, damn it! It's locked! Fuck it. Yes! Still works. Alright, let's send in the cavalry. Come on, pick up! Yeah, this is Officer Mitchell Clyde, MCPD. We got shots fired at Northview Mall, east of I-99 North. I got 2 armed and dangerous suspects with machine pistols, both in all black and ski masks. Physical description unknown. My partner's down and unresponsive. I need backup and immediate medical assistance. This sound like a fucking prank call to you, lady? Both me and my partner's radios are busted. What do you want me to do? Thank God this phone still works, otherwise I'd have no way to reach you guys.
I think I heard something.
Ah, shit. Just give me some backup, damn it.
Chris!
What?
He's still alive! He got to one of the phones!
Ah, fucking shit. Alright, we've only got 3 more spots after this. We better hit those quick. Where's your robot?
I don't know. Try to call it back.
You know, I'm almost tempted to leave that useless piece of shit here.
We can't let the cops find it. It's gotta come with us.
Don't make me regret this. Come on, we're on the clock.
Jesus! What the fuck?
There he is!
Oh shit!
Fuck! How you like that, you coward? Let's see you run now.
Didn't think that would actually work. About fucking time.
Hands up!
Blue! Blue! Don't shoot! I'm with you guys!
Identify yourself.
Officer Mitchell Clyde, MCPD!
Wait, Clyde?
Yeah! Yeah, Sarge, it's me!
Holy shit. Stand down! He's with us! Thought we had lost you. Why the hell didn't you report in?
Both mine and Daryl's radios are busted, sir. Only so much I could do at the time. Managed to find a working phone, and that's how I called you guys in.
I see. Where's Daryl then?
Wasted, Sarge. Got shot up pretty bad. I think he's dead.
Damn it! Alright, where is he?
Down by my vehicle, right next to the stolen truck on 99, not too far from here. Pretty sure my lights are still on, so it'll be hard to miss.
Go down, secure the part of the highway, and get medical down there as fast as you can.
Yes, sir. Alpha Squad, on me.
You hurt?
I got my head bashed pretty hard and I'm shot in my thigh. Other than that, though, I'll live.
Can you fight?
I'll try.
Alright, good. We need all the help we can get before they escape. What do they look like?
Hard to tell. Both of them were in ski masks and all black. It seemed like Daryl got a good look at them with their masks off. Though it's not like he can give you a description of them now. One of them has a machine pistol and I think the other guy's got a regular one. One of them's name is Chris, but I didn't catch the other guy's name.
When's the last time you saw him?
Down this way. I think they're still here, but we gotta go now.
Alright. Bravo, Charlie, sweep this building. Let's smoke these guys out. The rest of you are on me. Let's move!
There he is! Hands up!
All units, got eyes on. Let me see your hands! Drop the gun!
Drop the gun and put your hands up! Drop the gun and show us your hands!
Alpha 1, how copy?
We're pinned down! The assistant's on the second floor!
He's down! Threat neutralized.
All units, suspect down. Repeat, suspect eliminated. Whoever took the shot, get hit. It was a clean kill. Remember, he's not alone. Finish clearing this place and fall in with us. We're not done here yet.
Any idea where his friend might be?
I think that answers your question.
Fallen! On me!
Hey! Open the door!
Police department, come out with your hands up!
I can't! The door's stuck! I can't open it! Hands up now! Face the wall! On your fucking knees!
What's your name? Identify yourself!
Henry Emily.